Mike Parsons and Nathan Okell from our sports reporting team. 13 top tips for Wire fans heading to Wembley this weekend. 1. Don't forget your lucky pants. For those of a superstitious nature, make sure you do everything that needs doing, like wearing your lucky pants or socks. You don't want to jinx anything, and that lucky item could give the team the edge going into the big game. The players will no doubt have theirs packed and ready in the kit bag, so make sure you have yours on hand for your trip to the capital. This guy never forgets his lucky pants. 2. Take your Warrington Guardian Wembley supplement with you. This one goes without saying. The trip to London can be a long and tedious one, especially if you are snarled up on one of the endless car parks we call motorways. Even if we say so ourselves, the Guardian Wembley supplements are legendary, and this one is no different, getting to learn a lot more about the key characters involved in Saturday's final. Steve Price tells us all about life before Wire. Bryson Goodwin introduces us to his family, Warringtonians Joe Philbin, Harvey Livet and Deck Patton discuss hopes, dreams and past finals as Speckies. Steph Ratchford reveals a lucky omen as well as scary times for his family earlier this month. Super Benny Westwood tells us 5 things to mark his 5th final. The romance is explored between Ben Murdoch-Masila and Sitaleki Akaola. Carl Fitzpatrick talks about the business end, and so much more. All the pre-game build-up you could ever want in a 20-page pullout tucked away in the pages of your copy of the Warrington Guardian this Thursday. 3. Sing your hearts out for the lads. If you're not sure of the fan songs, ask someone who knows to write down the words so that you can learn them before you go. Now, we're not saying you're an armchair fan, but if you struggle to get to games through work commitments or travel issues, you may not be familiar of some of the songs and chants going around the stadium. These songs are always heard and appreciated by the players, and the louder and prouder they are bellowed across the Wembley turf, the more chance they have of spurring the lads on. It could be that motivational push they need to say the game out or come from behind, so make sure you go prepared. Being loud and proud for the Wire. 4. Go silent on Friday. Don't talk all day Friday, so that you can protect your voice for screaming and cheering like a maniac on Cup final day. If you're one of those who loves to get their point across to those around you, want the players to hear your useful advice, like a good moan at the referee, or can't resist a bit of ribbing with surrounding rival fans, remember to give your voice a rest the day before so you're fresh for the big game. If you're one of those who simply cannot stop talking, make sure you've packed the throat lozenges so you're not caught short come kickoff. Keep it quiet on Friday. 5. Pack a picnic. Prepare a feast to take with you, and then you don't have to pay Wembley prices for hot dogs, burgers, etc. As Northerners, one thing we hate is getting ripped off, and the one thing we love is getting a bargain, so make sure you're not caught out by the scandalous London prices by stocking up before you go. Take a hamper with you full of homemade buddies, pork pies and flasks of tea. If you fancy something different, try a French theme to commemorate the Wire's first final against Catalan's Dragons. French stick, filled with jam and an onion perhaps. 6. Lights out. If you're the last one out of Warrington on Saturday morning, don't forget to turn off the lights. No point in wasting the town's electricity when there's nobody home. Don't be surprised if it feels like the whole of Warrington will be in London this weekend, with everyone flocking down to the capital to cheer the lads home. Switch off the gas too. No doubt the people of neighbouring Widnes, St Helens and Wigan will be able to make use of it while you're away. 7. Have a laugh. Make up some rugby jokes so you can impress the good rugby league folks you bump into at Wembley. Pies are always good subject matter. There won't just be Wolves and Dragons fans in and around Wembley, with many neutrals travelling down hoping to watch a good day's sport. Remember to be friendly and share the banter with them to make your day and theirs better. One of the best things about rugby league is the fun different fans can have with each other, especially on big occasions such as the Challenge Cup. Did you hear the one about the London baker who thought Wigan were coming to Wembley? 8. Take a short diversion. If you are travelling by car, instruct the sat-nav to take You Wembley via close friends witnessed St. Helens and Wigan so that you can beep your horn and fly flags out of the window while passing through the town. It's always nice to share your big day with friends, so make sure you include your local neighbors in your big day. It might brighten their moods, but don't count on it. Be quick enough to avoid flying eggs and insults if you rub it in too much. Would be quite a sight following our suggested diversion in this car, as it was decked out for Wembley in 2009. Pace yourself. You need energy for the lap of honor and celebrations as well as pre-match drinks, and abide with me. Make sure you get a good night's sleep the night before if you're heading down early, or if you're traveling down on the Saturday, make sure you get some shut-eye in the car or on the coach, as long as you're not the driver. Occasions like the cup final can take it out of you, so make sure you're firing on full cylinders to fully enjoy the day. Every fan will be crucial to the Wire on Saturday, so please, none of this. Don't forget your props. Replica trophies always go down a treat in the crowd. An old Wembley favorite is to take an inflatable or tinfoil trophy into the stadium. You can get the feel of what it's like to lift the famous trophy or show it off to rival Finns in the true Jimboan style of "Here's what you could have won." No caption needed. 11. Write a checklist. Make sure you pack everything you need to avoid that feeling that you've forgotten something. There's nothing worse than realizing you've left something at home when you get there. Whether that be your replica shirt, parts of your fancy dress costume, wallet, or even the match tickets. Make sure you triple check before you set out, or you won't be best pleased when you have to turn around and head back once you're halfway there. Imagine if this guy forgot his head, it just wouldn't be the same. 12. Plan your day. You don't want to miss anything. There are a lot of things at Wembley that you will not want to miss out on. Make sure you are there to welcome the lads off the coach and give them your support as they make their way into the stadium. Purchase your matchday program before you find your seat, and take advantage of all the fun and games going on around the stadium. Do some celeb spotting by the red carpet entrance, visit Rugby League's Wembley statue, and do your own lap of honor all the way around the outside of the stadium. A previous Wire Cup final program from when they played Huddersfield 85 years ago. 13. Find out where the closest pubs are you can enjoy a drink and socialize with other fans. Whether you love a pre-game drink or just want to join in with the banter with the rest of the fans, find the nearest watering hole to the stadium, as that is where a lot of rugby fans will be getting the atmosphere started. There will be plenty to choose from all around Wembley, and for one packed with Wire fans, follow the sounds of She wore a yellow ribbon. Be aware though, the Wire fans and their Catalan counterparts get on really well, so there may be some singing of each other's songs.